Welcome to your tarot reading. Let's get right into it. What I'm hearing right now is it is time for you to pop your shit. It is time for you to act like you know your worth and step into this next level of yourself because you have been humble for way too long. And I understand that you don't want to be perceived as vain, but there's also an emphasis on letting go of what others may think about you. Let yourself be misunderstood at this time because you have nothing to prove to anyone but your past self. That is the only person you are in competition with. Nothing outside of you, no one besides you. It is all about you. And you have come way too far to act like you don't know who the fuck you are. Seriously. I appreciate the fact that, you don't want to be cocky, you don't want to be vain, but you know that you pour into yourself way too much consistently. For a long period of time, you have been pouring into yourself. You take care of yourself inside and outside, and that is beginning to reflect in your external reality. We do all this inner work on this channel about letting go of things that keep us tethered to our past self. You have done so much work within yourself. Why are you surprised that the external is actually starting to reflect this inner work? We knew that this was going to happen, but now that it's actually here, it might be like, oh shit, we're here. I'm actually here. And it's about also enjoying the level that you've gotten yourself to and not always seeking for what's next, because I feel like you know that you're capable of so much more, but sometimes you don't let your accomplishments land. So right now is about recognizing your accomplishments thus far, and when good things happen to you, knowing that you are worthy of those good things happening to you, instead of pushing it away and being like, oh no no no, it's fine. No, like, own it. Own it. And it's not about rubbing it in anyone's face or, like I said, being cocky or vain. It is not about that at all. But it's about knowing that you are an active player in your own life. You inspire others to grow just by you being yourself. You don't even recognize that your energy, your aura is so strong that you're constantly inspiring people to just be more of themselves. And sometimes people try to study you, maybe they try to copy you. In the past, you might have been offended by that because you're like, I've worked so hard to be who I am. Why are you trying to steal my essence? But the thing is, no one can ever replicate you, and you can never replicate anyone else. Your energy is unique. And right now is about fully stepping into your power, embodying all this inner work that you have done. You have gone through such a dark night of the soul, and we have them constantly in life. There's different levels of it. But this last one that you have gone through, this rebirth is personal. This rebirth is completely changing the trajectory of your life. And at the time that I'm doing this reading, we're about to have an Aries new moon, and we have not had an energy like this at all during our lifetimes. This Aries new moon, like, we have, I think, 5 or 6 planets transiting Aries right now. This is a timeless message, but I'm gonna touch on that Aries energy right now because this is a season where you're being asked to completely trust yourself, trust your decisions, trust in the timing of your life. Trust that when certain timelines end, those people are no longer meant to be in your life. Trusting that although you might feel nostalgia, you've come too far to turn back now. You're not willing to revert to old habits, old mental loops that were just, I don't want to say negative, but you have a higher way of thinking now. You're more intentional about your time, your energy, your words. You're very intentional about your words at this time. You could be more intentional about the what you consume, whether that be food or media or music. Just very intentional. And also, let me get into these cards because I could go on and on right now because I have a lot to say about this Aries energy, but really harnessing your power. Harness your power, take your power back. Seriously, step into who you know you are and stop playing small. You know your worth. You're allowed to have boundaries and you know that. But let's get some clarity on how we're gonna, ooh, I'm gonna take that. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I know that's right. Discipline. You trust yourself so much. You have never trusted yourself in the way that you trust yourself now. You trust that you will respond in a way that is true to you. You trust that you will stay disciplined because your discipline is an act of love and devotion to yourself. Excuse me, I need to drink some tea. Ooh, my throat is sore. I might have to stop and drink tea a couple of times in this reading because I'm recovering from being a little bit unwell the last week and my throat has been hoarse. And the talking does not help. But this reading couldn't wait because when spirit speaks, we listen. This Queen of Pentacles energy is very potent in your energy right now. Because, like I said, your discipline is an act of love and devotion to yourself, to your higher self. I feel like now is a time where you're maybe getting more intentional about your resources, maybe creating more sources of income, diversifying your income, but also checking your spending habits. Recognize, like with this Aries energy, it could ask us like, where do we give into instant gratification, but specifically around like shiny object syndrome. Like, are you giving into things for instant gratification? But at the same time, the world is ending. Spend your money, but also like be diligent and aware of how you're spending your money. But also, it's like it's all these different moving parts, and it's up to you to put the puzzle pieces together. Look, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna take that as well. What? Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm taking all of these. I'm gonna stop there. Wow. Hold on a second. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the reversed Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. Talk about abundance. Talk about relieving untethering yourself from shackles. I really feel like a lot of your habits are changing, especially around money. Is this a money reading? Is this about to be a money reading? I think so. Because look, this is your current energy. This is your current energy. You are completely letting go and letting yourself jump off the cliff. You're letting yourself free fall because you know that the net is there to catch you. So that sensation of falling, it's like how do I say, you're transmuting fear into excitement. You're transmuting like not knowing what's next with like playing with the mystery of life. And this is reflecting in monetary abundance. It is your turn. You have been saying for so long that it's your turn, you're next in line, and it's here. It is here. And it's going to show up in small ways, medium and big, in ways that you expect to happen, but also in ways that you don't even expect to happen. It could be you make a certain decision to go somewhere else today instead of going here, and that decision connects you with, hold on, I need some tea. Boy, I'm like yelling, sorry. I'm getting all excited. It's hurting my throat. Boy, let's keep going. This is a money reading. You're about to touch so much money that it's going to blow your mind, but it's about not getting overwhelmed. I could see your nervous system getting kind of like wobbly. So now is the time for you to lean on the basics. Meditate, journal, listen to affirmations. Every morning, list 3 things that you are grateful for and watch how you naturally will start to list more things you're grateful for. You're reprogramming your mind for success, for abundance, and you are now the person who can hold your manifestations. Look at this. Undoubtedly, you have done enough work. Like, there's always more work to do in life. You are on this deeply spiritual journey. Like, you know that there's level after level after level, but this current level you have gotten yourself to is the one where you can touch money and hold on to it. You will touch so much money this year, but I'm hearing this summer. And we're also, at the time of this reading, we're about to enter Taurus season. And Taurus season is going to be like, I'm not rowing the boat more aggressively. I'm rowing the boat with more intentionality, more intentional. So going back to the basics, the tried and true basics. You wake up, you listen to affirmations, you take literally just take 5 minutes to breathe into your body and program yourself to be calm, to be confident, to move with grace, to move with an open heart and open mind, and unapologetic about your boundaries. Because when you rest at a frequency of love and gratitude and openness, that is the frequency of abundance. And yes, we're talking about monetary abundance, but you have an abundant spirit. People want to give you things. People want to compliment you. People want to connect you with opportunities. People are speaking positively behind your back. Because look, it was all in your mind. Yes, there were things outside of you that were obstacles. Yes, but the biggest obstacle, the mountain is you. I always say this on this channel. The mountain is you. And look, this is where you are. You're like, actually, I'm not going to wait to be more confident. I'm not going to wait for permission. I'm not going to wait for you to understand me. Either you get it or you don't, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to hold on to the past pain that I experienced in past relationships, whether that be romantic or platonic or familial, whatever. You're not waiting for an apology. You're not waiting for closure because you've given yourself clarity. You knew that clarity would come with time, and the time is literally here and now. And instead of feeling fear and uncertainty, like, okay, yes, feel fear and uncertainty and step forward anyway. What are you waiting for? You don't need permission from anyone to be you. People will respond so positively to your authenticity. You cannot fake authenticity, and it looks damn good on you. And look at what source is giving you when you open your. Okay, sorry, I'm saying multiple things here. When you sit in meditation, palms up to receive, palms down to ground yourself. Now is a palms up era. Now it is time for you to meditate palms up. Sit on your bed, sit on the floor, sit in a chair, palms up on your knees. You are open to receiving opportunities, success, abundance, praise, recognition. You're comfortable being perceived now. And when they say fake it till you make it, it's like showing up even when your hands are shaky. And over time, you will realize that shakiness just went away because you put in enough reps. You are consistent. Some days you show up 20%, some days you show up 50, some 75, and some are at 100. But the thing is, you keep moving forward and you recognize that nothing in life is linear. Absolutely nothing in life is linear. And with that acceptance comes peace. With acceptance comes peace. And that is a form of abundance. Let's get some more clarity. So, I want to go a little bit deeper with this. So, when it comes to, look at that. I'm going to take this upright. Sometimes when I see cards, I'm like, I can just tell it's supposed to be. We got the Wheel of Fortune. I can just tell it's meant to be upright. I'm going to take these. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not going to take her. And we have the Seven of Cups. You are going to be presented with a lot of opportunities because your energy is extremely attractive right now. And you're going to attract people who are curious, but not every opportunity is meant for you. But you know that. And you're very comfortable saying no. But you have to be mindful of just things happening quickly and you get swept away into things. Yes, go with the flow, but also ground yourself enough to know that you will speak up for yourself when the time is needed. You will say no when the time is needed, because not every opportunity is meant for you. Yes, fuck around and find out. Try new things. Uh, but at the same time, just because it's appealing doesn't necessarily mean that it's for you. But I feel like you already know that. I'm just saying this as a reminder. And this is a really lucky period. Like, luck, yes, but you're also putting in so much work that it's like people might see you as lucky because they don't always see the behind the scenes work. But you've taken so many chances on yourself. You have taken so many free falls, trust falls with life. Like, this is what I see with these two cards. Trust fall. A trust fall with life. Sorry if that music's loud. I'm gonna let that car pass outside. A huge trust fall with life. And it truly is working out in your favor. But when things start to go really well, it's like, can you regulate your nervous system enough to not panic and push it away? I once heard this sound on Instagram that I saved for a video, and it was like, I started to get what I want, and I almost pushed it away. I almost gave it back because I've never been up this high. I started to trust myself when I almost started to doubt myself because I just never been up this high. That's what I look at that. We got another queen. I'm taking both of these. I'm taking Wow, okay. We got a big old pile of cards all for you. All for you. That's crazy. Moving into the Queen of Cups energy with the reverse devil. This is abundance. This is like undoubtedly a money reading. This is about getting your money up. If you've planted so many seeds in the last few years, but I'm feeling like this last year has been a year of like huge strides forward. Like, your confidence has gone up. And because of that, your money is going to go up. The way you trust yourself, look at that. Exactly. Exactly. Because in the last few months, we were getting a lot of this. We were getting a lot of upright devil energy because you might have been like feeling frustrated about not being where you wanted to be, frustrated that you had more reps to put in, feeling uncertain and unclear, and maybe not trusting in source, not fully trusting in yourself, maybe trusting that you'll, or not trusting, but maybe thinking that once you get to a certain level, it's just going to be taken away from you. And so you weren't even trying, you weren't even putting your best foot forward. And we give our past selves grace because we live and we learn. That's it. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. But look at how much you have learned. This is like, this is your renaissance. This is this is literally the moment that you recognize that you have taken your power back. You fully trust yourself. And there's only more to come. But this, where you are now, has become your baseline. I was about to say is becoming your baseline, but it has. You have reprogrammed yourself successfully for success. Checked into your abundance timeline. This is about your abundance monetarily, tangibly. You're about to start looking better, and when you look better, when you look good, you feel good, you do good. So I feel like Taurus season, whenever you're seeing this, but especially if you're seeing it as soon as I post this, with Taurus season, it's about pouring into your self-care, prioritizing your rest, prioritizing whole foods, eating in the way that your body is asking you for. It's time for you to tune in and learn how to listen to what your body is asking of you. What foods do you need? Do you need more vitamin C? Do you need more leafy greens? Like, tap in. Leafy greens, like chlorophyll, like what do you need more fish? Do you need something lighter for your stomach? Is your stomach not responding well to certain oils you might be eating? That's a certain level of self-care. Like if your body feels tight, then stretch. Take literally 1 minute to stretch. And how I said at the beginning, listing certain three things for gratitude practice in the morning, and you'll naturally start to look for more things to be grateful for because you're programming yourself that way. It could be the same with, I forgot what I was even saying, lost my train of thought. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If not, let's just carry on. Literally mid sentence, I'm like, what? It'd be like that sometimes. Sorry, I think I might have ADHD, but we're gonna rock with it. But this is like, you're reaping what you sow. You have planted so many seeds and they are sprouting, they are blossoming, they are bearing fruit. They are bearing fruit. And don't be afraid of how rapidly your life is going to change. You've made peace with the fact that as you grow, you have to let certain people go. And that's just what it is. That's the nature of the beast. It comes with the territory of elevating your life on a quantum level. The quantum leap is in your micro changes. The micro becomes the macro. Everything adds up. I love this word. Everything compounds. And now you are starting to see how quickly your external, it hasn't even happened quickly. It's like you might have felt this frustration of being like, why am I not where I want to be? And I'm seeing others where I'm trying to be. Why do they get to be there when I have to be confused and lost and in turmoil and my heart is broken and this and that, all these different things? But the only way out is through. And this is what you have moved through. You have successfully moved through this. And that's why, look, and that's why, look at that. You moved from this, taking a chance on yourself, trusting yourself to make huge leaps of faith. And boom. All right, so boom, look. Need I say more? Need I say more? You deserve it. You deserve all of this. So when you start to receive, don't push it away. You know what? You deserve all the success. You really do deserve all the success. I'm seeing like the reverse hermit right now, where you're going to let yourself be visible. And as soon as you do that and just own your authenticity, things are just gonna domino effect. This time next year, you're gonna look back at this moment and realize this was the moment you claimed your power back. You already have taken your power back. You truly have. And it looks really good on you. No more playing small, unapologetically taking up space. You deserve to. You let other people do it, so why can't you? Give yourself the same grace that you give others. Give others the permission to be themselves authentically. So why can't you do that for yourself? Okay, let's get one more card. Just one. Sometimes I get carried away and I'm like, 10 more. One more card. Keep drinking my tea. One more card for the week ahead. Energy for the week ahead. Just to ground ourselves, to receive. This is your baseline. Abundance is your baseline. So when things come, you're like, yep, thank you. Thank you. What else? Because you earned it. You let go of that baggage and look, you've earned all of this. You are more than deserving. Listen to some affirmations, listen to frequencies when you're sleeping, meditate, journal. express gratitude, the basics. Like, that's what's going to keep you grounded during this expansion season. Wow. Huge expansion. Oh, whoa. The week ahead, this is a huge season of expansion. And this truly all boils down to trusting yourself. You're on this journey alone. Yes, we have other people in our lives, but ultimately, this is your journey. This is your season. This is your life. Do what is best for you. It's great to consider other people, but being self centered does not mean being self absorbed. You deserve to be self centered. You deserve to be on the front burner of your own life. So now is a time where you're going to take chances and do the things you dream of. Do everything you dream of. You don't have to watch from the sidelines and watch other people live the lives they dream of. You can have that too. It's your turn. It is literally your turn. This is your season. This is the moment that you say, this is the moment my life changed. Because I just made the internal shift to know that I've always been worthy of what I dream of. I've always been worthy. I just had to accept it. It's not like worthiness suddenly came. You're the version of yourself that can receive. This is you turning a new page in the chapter of your life. Because you have come such a long way, and it is time for you to celebrate every single one of your wins. You woke up and you made the bed. You woke up and you cleaned your room. You did laundry when you said you were going to do it. You meal prepped instead of having decision fatigue and feeling flustered and rushed during the day to cook. You left early enough to get somewhere on time so you didn't have to feel rushed. You said no unapologetically when you wanted to say no. You chose to get over yourself and step into your confidence because what do you have to lose at this point? The world needs more people like you. The world needs more people like you. Wow. This has been such a powerful reading. And I really do want to just reiterate that you have always been worthy and that you deserve all of the success, all of the abundance, all of the recognition that you are about to receive in life because you truly have stepped into your abundance timeline. Enjoy. And until next time.